up, folks? Main man, Lucky Lancer for more Gruul Ponza action. You guys are excited for it. I know I am. Like I said, my name's Lance. More importantly, my screen name is Major Right. That's Major _ Right _ That is my screen name on Twitch, YouTube, MTGO, MTJ, and Twitter. If you're watching this on Twitch, please consider following. If you're watching this on YouTube, please consider subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up. And you always follow me on Twitter for that Bluebird action. That's right. Follow Major Right on Twitch and Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe to Major Right on YouTube for the low cost of free. Don't delay, do it now for a guaranteed outburst of rage, confusion, and even sometimes joy. I always have this disclaimer: I am not responsible for a sudden increase in top decking only lands, being wrecked by Ragavan, or being unable to find your sideboard cards. If that starts happening to you, it has nothing to do with me. Just letting you all know. But as you guys can tell, I do enjoy play Magic the Gathering. When I play Magic the Gathering, I prefer to play Modern. When I play Modern, I play usually mid-range, but I have been dabbling in Pioneer, and I have been enjoying that, not as much as Modern, obviously, but it's been okay. You know, what you're looking at right now, good old Gruul Ponza Midrange. Red-green is my favorite deck. It's the deck I've had the most success with both in paper and in digital, and it's a deck I prefer to play. But I have been playing the other decks a little more often than I used to, for better or for worse. Let's take a look at the weather here, and it's a cold day. It's unusually cold. Maybe not unusually, but it's cold out there. So going to work. Here we go. Weather for Ravendale conditions are partly cloudy with a temperature of 42 degrees. The wind is blowing from the west at 0 miles per hour, blowing at 0. And the current humidity is 74%. So there you go. Weather update by Major Right. Let's see here. We are still at 41 followers on Twitter. We did go up 2 followers on Twitch. We are now at 291. So thank you guys very much there. And we did also go up 1 subscriber on YouTube. So we're now at 476. So thank you guys very much there. So of course, you know what that means. Shout out to all 41 followers on Twitter. Shout out to all 291 followers on Twitch. Shout out to all 476 subscribers on YouTube. And of course, a massive shout out to all 5 of my Twitch subscribers. Give me a little bit of their hard-earned money in these very trying and dangerous times. I really appreciate it. It's going way above and beyond the Call of Duty. I mean, I appreciate anybody who watches this, whether live on Twitch or recorded on YouTube, or even listens to it as background white noise. Is that what it is? Is it white noise? I don't know. I really appreciate it, but I have to always have a massive, special, obligatory thank you to people who are going beyond that and willing to contribute with a little bit of financial support. That is just amazing, and you know, I can't say enough. So guys, been a little while since I've been on. I've been really busy with work. I actually am free today. Tomorrow I'm not. So this is my only stream / video of the week. Do I actually get any of the money? That gauge is here, by the way. Once in a while, yeah. I mean, it takes, I think they reduced the payment threshold to like $50. When it was 100, I used to get it like twice a year. I get $100. I don't pay attention. I'll be honest. Like, I know that sounds bad, but you know, I don't do this for cash. I simply do not play Magic the Gathering for cash. If I did, I'd be living in a cardboard box under an overpass or something, you know. But yeah, you know, I mean, I appreciate it. You know, whoever is willing to, I know, Gage, you're one of them. I really appreciate it, and it's amazing. And I never thought I'd be able to say that I technically am a professional Magic the Gathering player, because I have made money at tournaments. I have cashed out. Nothing big or nothing. I think my biggest win, money-wise, ever was like $200 or something, which was pretty good. I don't even think it was that much. Might have been 150. You know, which is still good. But yeah, I've been really swamped with work and stuff. You know, I wrote up a tournament report. I did go to Modern RCQ on Sunday. Went 3-3 at it. A couple matches could have gone either way. I just top decked too many lands against particularly Domain Zoo and Rakdos. I only got really beat up on Murktide, and even won those games I flooded to death. It was a good time. I had a really fun time up there. This weekend I'm going to a 1K. It's a little bit closer. It's still about 40 miles for me. You know, but I'm going to be there, and it'll be good. I'm playing the same deck you saw last week me play. They got a 5-0, and I took to the tournament. I will be taking the same amount of cards. The only difference is I did take out the Run-of-Fouls for 2 plummets. I just prefer plummet. I like being able to target the creature I want to destroy. You know, there are always problems with plummet. 1, it costs 2 mana instead of 1. I'm talking about against Run-of-Foul. And what if the creature has hexproof? you know, it's pretty rare to see a flying creature with hexproof, you know, on an average day. You know, we're really looking for, you know, against Murktide, maybe an Archon of Cruelty. You don't really see those things ever achieve hexproof. So I think I'm okay there. But yeah, we're going to go for it. I'm going to play a league with this, and this is my only one of the week. I really appreciate all the views I've gotten this week. It's been a really good week. You guys have been engaged and watching, and I really appreciate that, you know. It's a little bit lean right now, but I'm hoping to get back on the swing of things next week. I will be playing a different deck next week, because I have to go to an RCQ for Pioneer, so you guys might be able to guess what I'm going to be playing next week. Let's get on in here and get to playing some Magic the Gathering. It has been 4 days since I last played Magic, so it's been a little while. I'm a little tired today. I mean, I'm always tired because, you know, I get about you know, 3 a.m. to go to work, and it's been a lot of work. Like, you know, I've been staying late, doing extra projects. I've had stuff going on around the house. All good things, nothing bad. But it's just, you know, man, I've been a busy man this week. So hopefully I can perform okay today. All right, before I officially go first here, click yes to reveal the beverage of the day. And folks, what am I talking about? Well, I don't know if I've ever had one of these on stream. I mean, I've had this on stream, but never in this form. What am I talking about? I'm talking about a 12-ounce can of Mountain Dew Major Melon. I don't think I've ever drank one of these on stream or on a video before, but here it is. I know I've drinking Major Melon before out of the 20-ounce bottles, but I don't think I've ever had a can. But I really like this flavor. It's by far the best new flavor they've had in years, and I'm glad they decided to make it permanent and so readily available. It's like everywhere. So we all know the official start of the video doesn't begin until I crack on my beverage. It's going to happen right now. Here we go. Oh, man. And Gage earlier did redeem a sugary beverage sip, so thank you so much, Gage. How long ago did this expire? I pulled this out of a closet. This 12-pack. Expired November 15, 2021. Still tastes fine, guys. That's just for legal purposes. You know, I've drinking Mountain Dew that's like over 10 years old. I found it in the basement of my buddy's house. We drank it. It was fine. Always I still sweat. Whoa, Snake Eyes, thank you kindly for the subscription there. 13-month resub, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Snake Eyes. And sorry about the Seahawks. It was pretty close. I bet you were sweating bullets, Gage, until the second half. All right, let's get on in here. Of course, I'm going to go first. I would keep this hand if there was like literally anything to do on turn 1 or 2, like for real. If there was just like a stomp or a Ren and 6, I'd keep this. But I think I'm going to mull it and try for something a little bit better. You know, I don't blame you to keep it, honestly. But I'm going to mull it. And I'm going to mull again immediately. Let's get on in there. Get another mull. Down to 5 first game. And that's actually a damn good 5. Bottom. We're here to Blood Moon, people, right? So I guess we put Pyro on the bottom. We'll see how this goes. Sent you the most recent iteration of 5-color Aberration. Yeah, I'm interested in trying it out. I just don't ever have the time. You know, the extra time. Like, this is my only day this week I have time to play online. This Saturday I am going to a 1K with this deck. Sunday I want to relax. Sunday I want to watch some football. I really haven't been able to watch a lot of football. I'm not going to be able to watch the AFC and NFC championships, it looks like, because I have to go to another... I have to go to a you know, a 1K, or no, an RCQ. That was a good draw. And, you know, it is what it is. You know, I'm thinking about skipping, but I decided I was going to go. All right, here we go. This guy's going to get pissed, probably. Man, everything seems slow motion right now. There you go. There's a Blood Moon for you. Taking it to a big event in March. I'm going to a massive event at the end of March, technically beginning of April. Down where Gage is at. Play Naya? No. I will be playing in Oakland at a 20K. I'm excited for that. So you're looking for a library card put on the battlefield tapped. So I need to kill this thing, and of course I cannot find anything to kill. I guess cycle this because I need to draw something. Okay, endurance is reasonable. And cannot swing here. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about Oakland, but you know, I'm the ultimate like staycation guy, and I'll probably just, you know, try to chill in the hotel and the venue. You know, I mean that's, you know, I was looking everywhere around Oakland. Where's the safe parts of Oakland? Basically, none of it's safe. Like even the nicer areas are probably worse than Seattle. Oh my God. All right, of course they have the haywire might. No, I'm not driving. It's a 13-hour drive each way. Yeah. See if I can't catch this reclaimer. That's it. Come on in. The water's just fine. And dead. Yeah, I looked at driving, and because, you know, the most expensive thing in this day and age now is actually renting a car. I mean, the hotel, of course, but renting a car costs more than flying to Oakland. You know, because I didn't fly first class, obviously. Um, you know, I don't think flying first class to Oakland's really worth it. You know, flying first class is fun when it's a long trip. Like I flew first class all the way to. Whoa, no, not this thing. I have played against this one time and beat the shit out of me. Whenever a land card spawning your graveyard from anywhere, puts one, remove 3+1, return into its owner's hand. When it leaves the battlefield, remove 3 target lands from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. This is bad. This card is really difficult to kill. Really need Blood Moon again. I wonder if I should just play this Endurance now. No. This thing is fucking horrible. I mean, it's just so impossible for me to kill. I need to find Fury at the right time. You know? I played against this deck one time at a 5K. A while ago. I am going to get Gurked on. It's bad. It's happened before. They didn't even care about Blood Moon. That was the thing that was crazy because Elvis Reclaimer. He was like, sure. Well, did he just play a land? Okay, now he's going to do Growth Spiral. So I can double block this thing. There we go. I wonder if they'll take the bait if I can swing with the endurance and have them block here. I have 7 man. I need 8. I'm gonna see. I'm willing to throw away an endurance here. To clear the field. Yeah. Of course, you know, all they gotta do is discard a land, right? Like, even just discarding the land for some sort of effect from anywhere, yeah. So, see if this works. There's 1 land. Yeah, I can't grab it with the endurance. Nice, yeah, it was a... I've learned to do that with Fury, is send a smaller creature at them, and they'll block with their bigger dude, and then Fury just comes in and cleans up, but that's a particularly nice cleanup, being able to take out 2 creatures. I just wish that, you know, I had 8 mana, and then I've been able to also throw in endurance to stop them from grabbing that misty rainforest. They have 1 island. Interesting. I guess just for slow Gurk. God damn. Dude. At least Fury's got first strike. How about Lightning Bolt off the top? Or another different Fury. I'd appreciate that. Stomp, probably not good enough. But, send him on in. Send on in, Fury. We know they have another different Misty Rainforest in hand too. So luckily they didn't have any more lands in graveyard when they threw that in, because they didn't get to return any. First strike. All right. Yeah, just waiting. Yep. Oh, God. All right, game's basically over now. Just gotta find a way to kill this stupid Titania. This is so brutal here, right? Because it has to mill the 3, then they return. There's no break. I have to do this right now. Oh my God. Right, mill 3. Yeah, just got to do it. Just have to absolutely, because there's no break here. It's just they mill 3, then grab a card. So hopefully they don't get anything good off this mill 3. Oh my god, one showed up anyways! Ah! Come on! The fuck is that? Hopefully they're out of lands or something. Because what is that shit? Well, that's not being out. Come on. I mean, we're just on defense now. I guess we pillage while we have the chance. Pillage this island. Oh, wait. That was stupid, I guess. It's just hopeless. I can't. I remember playing as this deck before, and I could not defeat it. It was impervious to Blood Moon because of Elvish Reclaimer. Of course, I couldn't find a removal for it. And I can't seem to find a Lightning Bolt to kill this Titania. Yeah, and they just constantly have lands. You know, I just got to find some sort of removal for Titania. But now it's also Slogurk. You know, Fury can keep them at bay for a little while. Blood Moon, I mean, sure. See, pillaging that island helped. Now they don't have any blue mana. Even though it did give them a free token. This looks like they have another Titania. So I'm not going to kill that because I suspect they have another Titania. That's still so much fucking damage. That's 9, even if I don't, even if I... It says when this enters the battlefield, return target land card from your graveyard. I mean, it just seems like such a disaster here. I mean, it's just 9 damage. Yeah, this plays another one. What a fucking waste. Relatively undefeatable deck, I think. It's one of the better decks that nobody fucking talks about. And they just play an Urza's Saga just to fucking do that. I get a Fury anyways. But it doesn't matter. Kill one. Yeah, just dead. Kill this. Block here. Block, yeah, just dead. I can't beat this deck. I cannot defeat this deck. It just gets through Blood Moon, says fuck you, and it's just terrible. It's just horrible to play against this shit. And I mean, really, there's nothing good to side out. I mean, everything's good here in my deck, you know? Like, you would think it'd be halfway decent, but it's not. Bonecrusher Giant, you know, is probably pretty bad. Probably Ren and Chandra can go, too. I'm just put Gurk. I don't even know what to call this. What is this? I haven't watched it in a while because of Daylight Savings. But since then, I've mostly detached myself from Ponza. What does that mean? Mole. I haven't kept a hand of 7 yet. Ah, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm not keeping one landers. I just can't. We can do better. Alright, I mean, that's what we're going to have to do. It's really bad. It's really, really bad. But I'm going to put both those on the bottom. What a great way to start. A 2-color deck having to mold a 5 in 2 fucking games. Well, I don't know what to tell you, JP. I have no idea. That's your problem. Immediately draw a land. Gotta bolt that, I think. Don't even... No funny business. Sure. No. I've never moved on. I've never moved on. I'm still here playing this deck. Okay. Pillaging that one land did slow him down quite a bit. So he's just going to play Shadow Spear off that. You know, that's all there is to it. Maybe I can find Blood Moon or something. Magus of the Moon be good. You know, some to help here a little bit. No, just more lands. Just absolutely more fucking lands. That's crazy. That's absolutely absurd how bad this happens to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands out of 11 cards. Have I drawn a non-land yet? I think I drew a pillage. Yes. I got Pithing Needle. Maybe I should have. It's Expedition Map. Can I draw another land? Pretty close. He has no blue mana. Of course, he can easily get it with just Expedition Map. I'll bite here. Yeah. Wow. A revolted push. Man, this is so challenging here. Because it's like, I need to have Klothys around to survive, but... You know, I need to, like, eat the graveyard. Opponent has 5 cards still in hand. I have 0. Looking pretty bad. This guy is like doing terrible too. Said he's 1-3, so I'm going to let him become a 2-3. You know, I mean, this is how bad this guy has gone 1-3 with this deck, and he's just demolished me. Yeah. Epically, incredibly bad. That's all I can say. Maybe somehow I can lead the charge. I don't know. With Klothys. That's not helping. Yeah. What do I need here? Like Fury? That's not too helpful. It helps a little bit, but it's just going to block and die. If it can even do that, because of Grist. I should be dead here. Grist just minuses. Yeah, I should die here. Grist minuses. This is at least a 5/5. I block it. 4, 6, 7. This might even come in. It's not even Gurked. It's not even Gurked. It's just the Ponza deck said, hey, go fuck yourself. You know, I mean, just it didn't work. I had to mull to 5 both games. And just, you know, opponent had everything. This opponent's deck apparently is really, really bad, but my deck is just even worse. You know? Fall down and die. That's what you do. You just fall down and die. Yeah, I'm super dead now. Yes. Give me a mountain. 4, 5. Oh, this can go in there too. So it's 5, 6. 5, 6, 8, 12. Yeah, just unbelievably dead. The only hope I have here is I'm going to have to crack this relic and try to bolt like one of these. I mean, Beseju. I mean, that actually works. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it doesn't. I still die. Wow, man, my deck just sucked ass. It sucked so bad. It was just so bad there. It literally could not do anything. It sucked so bad. I mean, just fall down. You see spikes, jump on them face first, just like Mario used to do. Just that was so bad. Like it's so weird how this deck is. Sometimes it seems so good, and then other times it just seems so bad. It's just you cannot get anything to work. You look at your hands, you have to mull multiple times. You know, you just sit there and you lay down and you die. You say, thank you, sir, for fucking me, and you just move on. You know? Just unbelievable. Just unbelievable how bad this deck can perform sometimes. And other times it just feels like unstoppable. It's got to be one of the most seesaw, 50-50 bandwagon, fair weather fan fucking deck you ever seen. Because there are times where I just annihilate people. There are times where I'm just like, I guess I'm going to play this land. It's really bizarre. It's really fucked when you think about it. Here's another one. I have to mull every single time. I cannot keep a hand of 7. I have to mull every time. Keep and put the thicket on the bottom. I don't want to keep thicket in my opening hand. No. All right. Good. Amulet Titan right off the bat. Excited to see that. This pillage could be good, though. The only problem, of course, is they have an Urza's Saga already, which means they're just going to get another Amulet of Vigor. Normally, I pillage the Amulet of Vigor, but there's already one here. So, praying for Jesus and hope that... oh, there's 2, so, all right. It's just so dead. Just so dead already, unless I find Blood Moon. That's my only shot here, is if I top deck Blood Moon right now. Just incredibly dead already. I mean, that's nuts. He's going to have, like... I mean, he has to bounce this back. But I guess I'm going to have to... No, they actually... Now they're going to play a Boreal Grazer and then a Dryad, right? I mean, they may have a turn 2 Titan here. I think they do. I think this is a turn 2 Titan. Just incredibly dead. Immediately, instantaneously dead. Shotgun wound to the face. 2 barrels. Both double barrels. Just all the pellets sprayed directly into my face. Opponent laughing. Opponent being fat as fuck. I mean, a turn 2 Titan, and they're going to have mana to spare. They still have 1 additional mana left. This is going to get them, what, 2, 4 mana, right on. So they're going to have 5 mana. There is a chance somehow, some way, that I may be able to win because of the Summoner's Pack, but it's pretty unlikely. Let's just see how bad this is. No, it looks really bad. It looks like immediate death. I have to take this damage. I cannot block this Titan. I mean, I'm just going to let it come through. And, you know, remember, the bounce is still on the stack, right? No, it bounced itself. It bounced itself. So, here we go. Just, what an amazing, wonderful start to this game. This is turn 2. And just going to get absolutely slaughtered here. A turn 2 Primeval Titan win. These are rare to come by in this day and age. Well, not really. But you don't see this deck as much as you used to. I don't know why. I think this deck's super good. But yeah, it's a 10-6. Let's see if they can give it double strike here. They should be able to. Remember, blocking it does nothing because I need to have 3 mana on the next turn. I mean, they're going for it here. They're absolutely going for it. As they should. As they should. I mean, double strike here. I mean, they're just going to get a... What do they need? Just double green? Yeah, they're just going to get... They're just going to go... Vesuva copying, what, my forest or something? Boros Garrison? What's happening here? Can they just keep giving it +2? What? They give it double strike. That, yeah, I'm just dead. I had to fetch for 1 to get this. I mean, I fetched for a basic forest. I took the least amount of damage I could. I'm still gonna die. Let's see here. That's 9 + 10. Yeah, just immediately kill on turn 2. On turn 2, immediately dead to Titan. Just concede. I can't. If I block it, I take 19. I'm at 19. Just unbelievable. I mean, what the fuck? What are you supposed to do? Great gameplay. Like, I played a forest and an arbor elf and I died instantly. Instantaneous fucking death. All right, get these endurances out of here. Bone Crusher Giant's also pretty bad. What I always bring in Cinder Vines, Mags of the Moon. Surprisingly, Mags of the Moon is like the best card against them in this day and age, because a lot of them aren't running Dismember anymore. Bring these in, and of course my Boil. Bring in the Boil. What else we need? Bone Crusher Giants, really bad in my opinion. Clothis is bad, and one more. Man. I'm always willing to take out a Wren. I always have too much mana anyway. Larry Legend here, trying to figure a way out for me. Yeah, Larry, as soon as I saw... I've been in this position before. When I used to play at locals, there was 3 Amulet Titan players. 3, so I know what looks like death as soon as I see it. And one of them was really good. The other guys were always the dudes that were trying to play the deck because it was super popular at the time. You know, but I ran into a lot of Amulets, so I know when things are looking pretty fucking grim. The first 7-card hand I kept. God damn, that's exciting. All right, I'm at 20. So, yeah, I can survive it. 2%, 2 to 3% chance on turn 2. Hell, there you go. You guys turned in to see some Ponza action, but instead you get this. Like, holy fuck. Wow, that's a nice draw there. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and Blood Moon them. They probably have to stage you. I mean, what am I kidding this day and age? You know, Blood Moon's just not as good as it used to be. All right. Come on, Bloodbraid. Light them up. Lightning Bolt. That's lighting them up. And swing for 3. A nice 4 mana, 6 damage. That's still respectable, I think. Especially since you get a 3/2 creature out of it. See, they got the basic forest here to huh? Swing for 3. Just need to find the basic forest or the force of vigor. Either one does it. Probably it now, since they're waiting. They probably have the force of vigor here. Yes, absolutely. Okay. Well, I have my own force of vigor, so if they try to go like some sort of nonsense here, they have 4 mana? No, 5 mana. Fuck. Dude. They have 5 mana. Tireless Tracker. Look at that. Yeah, man. Oh, God. This sucks ass. I want to bolt this, but I might have to bolt this. Dude, that is fucked. I mean, I have to bolt this thing now. I mean, this is insane. What's crazy, I could force a vigor these clue tokens before he can crack them. I think that's a really bad play. Just to let everyone know, I don't really think that's awesome or nothing, but, you know, it is something I could do. But I think that's pretty bad. Oh, God. Oh, we swing at him. You know, don't want to be sitting here and then I can't even stop this thing. So swing at him and see what happens. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should have. Nah, I don't know. Because the Susa can just lead to a lot of problems. I don't know. I just think that it sucks that they had enough mana. They had the Force of Vigor, Exiling Summoner's Pack. I don't know what they're doing here. Yes. Rough. Fuck. Well, I might as well get this ready to say 0-2. I don't think I can come back from this. That's about as good as the card I could have drawn, but it's not going to be enough to kill the Titan, but I may be able to somehow trade with it. The fear here is somehow they give this thing, like, double strike, right? But even then, it still dies. There's nothing that makes it get more than 6 toughness, right? The problem here is that they have more Primeval Titans, right? So, really important draw coming up here. I don't know what they could do with... I mean, they could play a... Oh, they do have Dismember. This guy has Dismember in the side. Wow. Okay, well, now I'm in a lot of trouble. You know. Thank God I was able to kill the Amulet. Otherwise, I'd be dead already. This guy is also terrible. I shouldn't say terrible. This guy also is 1-3. I'm going to give him his participation prize. He's going to go 2-3 against me. My God. Will they return Beseiju? Yeah, it makes sense. Blood Red Elf would be okay here. Lightning Bolt. Well, just gotta see the old Double Striker one. I mean, they're gonna have it because of this. I mean, it's just over, you know. Again, I play against an opponent that has everything in the kitchen sink. I mean, they have everything. Yeah, they get the double strike card. I mean, it's just then they added Beseiju back to hand. So I really needed. I don't even know. You know, I mean, it's just so hopeless. It's just you just get this feeling of hopelessness a lot of times when you play Magic the Gathering, and this is one of the times where you're completely dead. You know, it just doesn't matter what you play, what you think about, who you think you are, who you think you're going to be. It's just over. I mean, I haven't won a game yet. I did keep a hand of 7, so we are making progress. Their opponent just blasted through it, right? That was game 1 where I kept 7 cards, or was that game 2? No, that was game 2. I kept 7, and opponent just ran right through it. I mean, it was a decent keep, especially against that opponent's deck, and they just ran right through it. They just said, "I don't give a fuck. Here's my dick." And you get destroyed. You just get absolutely destroyed. I have not been competitive yet. I have just been sitting here saying, please don't hurt me too badly. Please just let me feel like I can tap a land. It's one of those days, it's just going to be one of those days where just nothing works. So you sit there, the opponent has everything. They just lay out their hand in front of you. They just put their 7 cards face up on the field before the game even starts. Says, can you defeat this? And you look at that. You look at your hand, and you say, no, game 2. And then they do the same thing, game 2. Can you beat this? You look at those 7 cards, you look at your hand, and you say, no, good match. And you get up and leave. And some people like that. Some people like it because they get to go out and get some Subway, get some sort of extremely unhealthy food that will cause diarrhea. I mean, it's always a problem at tournaments I go to where guys are just shitting their hearts out. This is a good hand. We're keeping this one. I don't know when last time I went 1-3 with Ponza and an F and M. Like an F and M? Long time. With his creativity. Oh. Alright. Oh my god, come on. That is why some play prowess burn style decks at events. You mean just because it's simpler to play? I mean, I know a lot of guys that do that too. They're always into. Oh, this is like Domain Zoo or something. Interesting. I do have to shock this. I guess I don't have to anymore. So when I played against Domain Zoo at that RCQ, round 2, I won round 1 against Tron. And I played round 2 against Domain Zoo. Game 1, I demolished him with Blood Moon. They just didn't even see it coming. Got destroyed by it. This card's still, like, insanely good. Because if they just have a damn... Kavu here, they can make a 4/4. Which I'm sure they have. I mean, why else would they get the green? Right? Here it comes. Here comes the Kavu. There it is. Make a 4/4. Just gonna die to this General Ferris. I mean, there's not a lot I can do here. But anyways, they ran Tarmogoyf and it was just devastating. Man, I'm drawing a lot of force. I guess Bloodbraid Elf try and bolt or something. Come on, Bloodbraid. Yes. Yes, Bloodbraid. Oh, it has protection from monocolored. Oh, hexproof. No, damn it. No. Fucker. Yeah, bolt that thing, I guess. Yeah, get that thing out of there and pray. I forgot it had hexproof from monocolored. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, I remember this card before at F&M's. You know, where it was like, oh shit, I can't bolt that thing. I can't fatal push it. It sucked. But it can still die to blocking, but this guy's just got a shit ton of Kavus. Yeah, running 6 is a beast against it. But man, I am just really in bad shape here. In really, really bad shape. I think I need to get this this Clothis on the field like now. And just try to get, okay, Season Pyro's a good refill here. But yeah, I mean, I need to do, no, I need to do it this way. Yes. Play this. And play Endurance during his turn. Because we need help. Please do not have any more Territorial Kavus. Just have Wild Nakatls and stuff. But anyways, against Domain Zoo, Game 2, the guy, he just had a better hand than me. Game 3, I had him stopped. Like, literally, I had him stopped. And he cast a Tarmogoyf on turn 2. This guy ran Tarmogoyfs in Domain Zoo, and they were super good. Game 2. Game 1, he didn't get to do anything. But, so he cast on turn 2. Turn 3, I pillaged him. I got to pay attention here. And, yeah, let him discard. See what happens. Discard to Fairy. Okay, before blocks. Cast. But I guess I want to send theirs, right? I could send my own. Sure. Block here. What's going on? Please block. There we go. All right, there we go. So anyways, the guy cast a Tarmogoyf on turn 2, right? Because he fetched for a basic forest, smartly. I Blood Moon him, and I'm like, okay, as long as he doesn't play another Tarmogoyf or Kavu or an Akatl, I should be okay. He doesn't. He just attacks with Goyf and passes. Okay, because I have Pillage in hand. And I pillage his basic forest, and the guy lets out this groan, like he's like, I've lost. I can't cast a card for the rest of the game except for Dashing Ragavan. And I'm like, all right, I got him. I think I got him. This Goyf is now like a 5/6 somehow, 4/5. I think it was a 4/5. Land, sorcery, pillage, land, sorcery, creature, instant, I think was in there. I can't remember. It was a 4/5. It was a hefty boy. You know, it's Tarmogoyf. It's a super good card. And so I'm like, all right, I got him stopped. I'm going to take another hit from this Goyf. The Goyf hit me again. And then guess what, guys? I only top deck lands after that. And he would never played another card. He never played another card. He just beat me down with this Goyf he cast on turn 2. I had him completely stopped. Like, you know how sad that is to lose? Brandon's here. How you doing, Brandon? He says, got one of your buddies to start watching me. He's scared to subscribe, though. Subscribe to YouTube or subscribe to Twitch? You know, if he wants to subscribe to YouTube, that's great. I mean, that's free. I mean, if he's subscribing here on Twitch, you know, that's totally up to him. I mean, that costs him money. I don't know what's going on there. But unless he's afraid of something else, I'm not sure what else there'd be afraid to be of. So Mags of the Moon in, and Engineered Explosives in. What is bad here? Endurance is pretty rough. Twitch? He's scared of Twitch? What? What's there to be scared of Twitch about? Huh? God, I really don't want... I'll take out one Clothis. Oh, man, this is tough. I'm playing against tough shit. And one... the Ren could be good against Ragavan and the fucking General. I'm going to take out Clothis. Take out both of them. If he plays Goyf, just like the last guy, I'm going to be like, holy shit. The guy I played at the RCQ did not have the General in. Wow, look at this. That is some hate there. Yeah, I'll keep. Yeah, man, fuck. I hate doing this, though. I hate Besage You in this match because they just get basics and it lets them plow through. But of course, I do have pillages still, so. Goyf, my boy. Tarmogoyf, yeah, manure butt for sure. Heart. I mean, but Goyf was so good. It was his best card against besides Game 2 Remand was really good. But Goyf just chewed me up, dude. I mean, they get through Fury. People forget that. It's like this is a 4/5 on turn 2. That's a big fat ass creature on turn 2. They're gonna fetch for basics. That's the problem. They're gonna fetch for basics. I'm gonna be really slow. Oh my god, and that was game 1, right? Fuck it, let's go. Let's go. Right, yeah, my dad always talks about that shit. About having, oh, the government's going to be able to track me. You know, I don't like showing my driver's license, you know, to get into places because then they'll track me and everything. It's like, Dad, you have a smartphone. They know where you're at all times. The only way to get around it is to, like, throw your smartphone in a fucking, like, log and then roll it into a fucking lake. And be like, I don't know, I wasn't there. You know, I was in a log in a lake, you know? How could I have been there for that, you know? I mean, that's... You know, people, oh, God. People, you know, talk about that shit, you know? I know what you're talking about, Brandon. My friends are that way too. They're good guys, but they're weird. You know. Basically, I mean, I like them a lot. Obviously, they're my friends, but you know, they're kind of the lonely forever dudes. You know. Just always. Oh fuck! I should have got a basic forest. Why'd I just do that? God damn it! I guess I don't have endurance in anymore, so it's okay. Yeah. Lightning bolt. I like that. I think Tarmogoyf's better than that Brawler. Like, people say the Brawler is better than Goyf because you can run Rest in Peace in the side for Domain Zoo and not have to worry about Goyf being a 0-1, basically. But, man, that Brawler dies all the time to Lightning Bolt. I mean, he's just constantly being bolted. And people say, you know, Fatal Push kills Goyf. Fatal Push kills everything in this deck except for, thank you kindly, Sarms CS Armistead, thank you kindly for that follow. I really appreciate that, man. Let me know where you're from, what your favorite modern deck is. Wow, they have both their basics already. We are fucked. We are really fucked here. Oh my god. We are really dead here. This man mulled to 5, I think, to get those. He actually mulled, I think, to get to his basics. That's crazy. That's nuts. And I can't even Fury this thing. I can't do anything to that either. Help! Help! Yeah, I think we just play Blood Moon here. Still really good. The only thing I got going for me right now is I can Besage you. He's probably out of basics, right? They only play 1 plains, 1 forest. So if I hit that Xander's Lounge, he'll lose a land. Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna die here. I just can't do anything. I'm just so badly stuck. Gross. Oh, God. Lord, no. Yeah, we want to Besage you, the Xander's Lounge, and bolt the Kavu. Or I can actually stomp the Kavu now. Yes. Yes. Okay. No, this won't work, right? No, this won't work because Besage you is so poor that it lets them find anything with a basic land subtype. This card is horrible against this deck. Like, they just immediately replace a Tri-land with a Tri-land. I mean, it's bad, bro. Bad. I guess I could Besage you while this is on the stack. Right? And then stomp? I don't know if that works. I don't know. I'm going to find out. You know, I'm going to lose this game, so it's time to experiment. I guess I can hit this golem, too. Maybe that's better. Huh. Yeah, stomp first if I want to do that. I think I just want to bolt the Kavu before attacks. You know, that way they can't even... that way they can't even... discard and draw. It's okay because they have Leyline Binding? Absolutely. Oh, he missed here. He didn't, okay. Bolt. It's a weird way to use Besage you. Yeah, he just goes another mountain. So that was hella stupid for me to even think about playing the other way. Wow. Fury doesn't do anything. It'll block him, but it won't be able to target it, but it's still, I think, a good... Well, I could play Bone Crusher instead, right? And try to have Fury actually hit something. Maybe that makes more sense. Let's stomp the opponent. And then play Bone Crusher. Because it can still... It doesn't have protection, it says hexproof. So I can still block General. At least threaten to block. He's probably got Lightning Bolt here. Lightning... Jesus Christ, Lightning Helix. Alright, well, that's a fucking disaster. He's got a Lightning Bolt, okay. Wow. Alright. Jesus Christ. So now what I did there was bad because of, I like having inert explosives because they're good against the Kavu if it becomes a 5/5. It's good against Brawler. It's good against Nakatl. Just resubmit, even though I do want to have Klothys. I'm going to start this one 0-3, guys. I can feel it. I can feel my bones. Just the Ponza deck does not want to agree with me, and my opponent's decks are just fucking hot. Like white star hot. They ain't no red giant dying star. They are a brand new bright white fucking sun in the sky. My deck might be a giant, what is that big red sun? Beetlejuice or something? Not the movie, but the star. Jesus Christ. Keep, even though they're going to have both their basics. I just have to find pillage, too. I just have not been able to find anything. Well, I appreciate Armistead. I really do. You believe in me? Well, I need to believe in myself sometimes. You know, I seem to do better in paper than I do online in terms of pulling victories out of my ass. But, you know, I mean, he mulled to 5 last game and just destroyed me. All because he had his basics. Now he's keeping a hand of 7. And I don't think he has any fear whatsoever. And who can blame him? I mean, he'll fetch here for a basic forest, then he'll fetch for a basic plains, and he is off to the races. Because I cannot kill that general. Because I cannot find my Renin 6. Okay, he doesn't get a basic. He must have Remand or something ready. That's what I'm assuming is going to happen here. If he plays anything, yeah, he's probably got Remand in hand. So, yeah, fetch here for another Stomping Ground. Not a lot I can do. Just play Blood Moon and watch it get remanded. I mean, there's just... What else can I do, guys? What else can I do? And then I have to start fighting from behind. So, this is most likely the Hollowed Fountain. Oh. He's still got an island here. Oh, shit. I guess he did not have Remand. Does he have basic planes in hand? Yes. Yes, he does. Love it. Get it. Okay, so now I got a tough decision. Maybe it's not so tough now. Even though Leyline Binding now costs 3, so he can do it. But probably Leyline Binding the Blood Moon. Oh, you can't do both in the same turn. I'm just going to play Magus of the Moon. I think it's better than playing Season Pyro. I like everything in my hand right now. Just pray for glory. I don't know what he'd be just sitting on. Yeah, this card's unstoppable. I cannot defeat this card. I literally cannot. So I need to play Season Pyro. And discard probably a Bloodbraid and a Fury. It's super gross, is what I gotta do. Find a Blood Moon and Utopia Sprawl. I mean, do I swing here? I mean, I guess. I mean, sure. Nice. Get the 2. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think this version's better than the one that I tried. You know, I mean, for real. I'm not joking. Lightning Helix? Oh my god. I think this is way better than the other version. I mean, this card I cannot defeat. I cannot find Ren in 6. I literally am just super incredibly dead. It's just unbelievable what we're looking at here. I mean, it really is. It's truly unbelievable what we're looking at. Yeah, I'll block and kill that. I mean, it's just outrageous. I cannot defeat anybody today. I literally cannot win. I've done everything I can. I've done everything I can think of, and yet I cannot find a way to achieve victory. I guess play my own Bloodbraid Elf and hope to cascade into Ren in 6. You know, I mean, for real, for real. Come on, Bloodbraid, do something here. Another different Blood Moon. I'm really excited for that. Blood Moon seems to be, I mean, this is the problem too, is that my opponent is just, they found their basics without having to fetch last game, and this game they already had one of the basics. You know, I cannot defeat the opponent. I literally cannot do this. Like, it's just so mind-boggling. I can't find pillage. I can't find anything here. I am just at a loss for words about how bad my deck has performed today. And look at the opponent's deck. It is just going absolutely ape shit fucking nuts. Like, it's just insane. All 3 of my opponents today, all 3 of them have had incredible draws, incredible hands, and incredible outs to every card I play. My deck is lucky to function and find one creature to put on the field. I put the Blood Moons on the field in 3 games, 3 matches, and they've done nothing. The opponent doesn't even care about Blood Moon. They have a tear here they find with Bloodbraid Elf. Luckily, I had a 2nd Blood Moon. Luckily, I have a 3rd Blood Moon, but it just doesn't matter because I can't kill this general. I cannot find Ren in 6. I have not been able to find Pillage. It's just been a really bad day. And sometimes you have these days where you just feel like that you should give up. You know, I haven't played Magic since Sunday. And I just, yeah, another Lightning Helix, sure. You know, I really honestly felt pretty good. Like, I came in here, you know, to sit down, play some more Magic, and I was just like, am I really wanting to do this? Do I really want to play this? You know, because it's just, you know, I played a little bit of video games in the last couple days. Played Doom 2. I'm getting close to defeating the original story in Doom 2. And, my God, that's been fun. Here I come on here, and I've literally not had any fun. Like, I've just sat here and lost and lost and lost. This game over. I can't stop anything here. I can evoke Fury, kill 1, block another one. That's 12, 11. Yeah. Well, hold up. I might be able to survive a little bit. I don't know why I'm even doing this, but we're going to do it. Block. Yeah, it's just over. Trade the original version of this deck I'm playing against? What? Well, fuck him. No, I'm just joking. I mean, I think this version's better than the one that we always see winning. Is this a 4? Oh, okay, this is a Sign of Draco. Oh, First Strike Vigilance. Yeah. What are these tokens? Are they red-white? Yeah, they are. Wow, that is just an ass beating after ass beating after ass beating, you know? This deck, I don't really know what's going on. Like, I think it's a combination of just opponents just being overwhelmingly good, you know, just their hands are just unstoppable. My hands, I look at them and I can't even play them. They're unplayable. I just have not had what I want to be able to do. You know, I've literally just done nothing. I've won one game today, and that was game 1 in that last match. That felt okay. This could be an 0-5. I can already feel it. It's going to be an 0-5. And that sucks, because I got to go play a 1K. I'm going to feel like shit. And, you know, I'm going to, you know, think about, you know, giving up on Magic again. You know, and then I got an RCQ I got to go to play Pioneer. You know, there's a lot of times where I just wonder why I'm even doing this, you know. And the problem is I get that little bit of winning. I have an okay event happen. I get a 5-0 trophy. Or I have a week where I go like maybe 15-10. I'm like, you know what? I still got it. I still enjoy this. And then, you know, I have a day like today, and I'm like, you know, I could be playing Doom 2 on this old TV behind me on an Xbox Series X. Think about that. I have an Xbox Series X, and I'm playing Doom 2 on it. A game from 1994 you could probably play on your Super Nintendo. You know, kind of a waste of money getting an Xbox Series X. I just wanted to flex on my friends, you know, because, you know, one's got a PS5, the other one can't afford anything. But, you know, it's just so tough, you know? I mean, I've had Blood Moon out against all 3 opponents. It's good against all 3 opponents. The Gurk deck, the Amulet Titan, and Domain Zoo. Blood Moon should be decent against them, but the Blood Moon is just not the sim it used to be. It's just not. You know, there's way too much enchantment removal. There's just way too many ways to get basics. It's just, you know, people are too prepared. Except when I play in paper. And when I play in paper, people bitch at me because I play Blood Moon. You know, I mean, I had a guy playing Rakdos Scam, and he was mad that I Blood Mooned him because he didn't have any black mana. He just had red mana. So, it's just a really bad day. You know, it's just another day where I'm going to question what I'm doing with my life. Do I want to continue to do this to myself? And I'm pathetic. And I'm always asking for help. So the answer is yes. Here's another one. 6 moles. Just mull it up, motherfucker. Keep this and Bottom of Fury. Probably Rakdos Scam or something. Oh, God. It's probably Rakdos Scam or some sort of deck where Pillage is not good. I don't know of a deck that Pillage is good against that has Ragavan. So I'm just going to Fury that. I'm just not even going to put up with that shit. Fuck them. Give me a basic forest first. I mean, it's such a bad trade. Right, and Pillage is bad against Grixis Shadow. Pillage is really bad against Grixis Shadow. That's right, take it, Ragavan. Looks like Rakdos with a Terminate. Should I cycle this Thicket or try to play it for Fury? You know, I'm at that stage. You know, I'm really tired of this happening to me, where I'm like, I gotta maybe save this Tranquil Thicket to try and get up to 5 lands for Fury. I mean, it's just, Jesus Christ, what a horrible way to play. I don't know what's going on now. Something fucked. Something really fucked. Okay, that's helpful. Alright, allegedly I can play Fury next turn. This is probably just a creativity deck. Probably manure, but we're probably just going to flood now. I mean, you know, I almost want to hold the Fury till this transforms. You know, like, maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. I need to get a basic forest in case I top deck Blood Moon. They discard nothing. That's a man that's showing he's got some power. Well. Which, by the way, out of the 2 utility lands, Tranquil Thicket's been a lot better than Boseiju for me. It's just, it gets there, you know. Just dead. Jesus Christ. Alright. Alright. Well, if I could top deck a Fury, you know, I'd be a pretty happy guy. But we know this is going to be a land, right? I said I want to get a fucking basic, but it doesn't really matter here. Yeah, another land. Jesus Christ. Doesn't really matter. Just play that one tapped, I suppose. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I just don't really understand how this happens, you know, where there I still have a shot, you know, you can lightning bolt this Grief, and instead, you know, I get nothing. I mean, just absolutely shameful. It's probably just too late now. I don't know if it's smarter to hit this reflection or what. Huh. Probably best to kill this thing. I mean, it's crazy, but I mean, I gotta do it because I just can't let them make copies of shit, you know? And I need to find something to do here off the top now. I mean, it doesn't really matter. If I find a blocker, they're probably just going to Fury it. Yeah. Well, Fury would be really good here. You know, every opponent I've played against today, by the way, has a losing record, and I can't even come close to beating them. It's very, very disheartening. Has to be Fury off the top here. Season Pyro gives me another shot. Oh my god. Jesus. Yeah, I'm dead. I can't do anything. Unbelievable. How many lands is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lands out of 18 cards. Incredibly bad. Incredibly bad. Man, I can't survive. If I block this, that's 5. I can't block this, that's Menace. This just kills me anyways if it goes unblocked. I mean, just, Jesus Christ, dude. Holy shit. Need Austin Baloth in. This is a weird matchup for me because I really don't have anything great to side in besides Austin Baloth. Right? Blood Moon is bad. Pillage is bad. You know, I guess since he showed off the Fables, I can bring in Cindervines. I want to take out all the Blood Moons. You know, take out Pillage. Engineered Explosives can hit a Douthie Voidwalker. Can hit Ragavans. I mean, it's Engineered Explosives is a pretty bad card for me unless someone gets Hammer. And probably, I guess, Relic. Yeah, Relic would be good. Relic's good. I still like leaving one Blood Moon in, just in case. In case they can't find their swamp somehow. Yeah, I mean, this is a quality hand if I can keep... If I can, you know, keep Arbor Elf alive. I just don't have a lot of faith in this. It's just one of those days where I can't even get upset anymore at this point. Like, I'm kind of raged out. I'm kind of, you know, just hoping to win a game, you know, let alone a match. You know, I mean, you know, this deck has been doing well, but it's going to be one of the days where it just doesn't do anything. You know, so this is probably a Grief or a Fury Evoke. It was a Fury that's okay. I can Fury back. When I played against Rakdos, I played it back-to-back in the RCQ. Round 3, I destroyed it. Sometimes I can do that. Round 4, the opponent had the nuts both games. Game 2, he had so much of the nuts, he actually had 4 fucking balls. Because he was able to Fury me turn 1, evoke it, keep it alive, you know, with the Undying, killing my Arbor Elf. But I responded by Furying his Fury, evoking, you know, something, you know, and in turn 2, he Undying to Grief. I mean, the guy absolutely savagely destroyed me, but then I top decked a lightning bolt to kill that Grief. And then we just had a top deck war. And eventually he won the top deck war because I drew too many lands, you know. I mean, it's just absolutely insane. Yeah, you got it. Sure. Yeah. 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 Yeah, well, here we go. And now I'd assume it's going to be Grief. You know, I mean, he's got the nuts too. You know. Okay, it's just a Douthie Voidwalker, which, you know, I'm never too happy to play against either, but, you know, whatever. Okay. Yeah, I'll get basic mount here. Not good, Brandon. You know, getting pretty beat out here by Rakdos, but, you know, I have Klothys on the field now. Hopefully it can lead to better things. Trying to find Lightning Bolt or Stomp for this Voidwalker. And hope they don't have a Grief all of a sudden. You know, but this Klothys can go a long ways against this deck. Until they find that Fury. Fury. I guess play the Boseiju. I mean, it could be bad if they... Yeah. I can't block that. I guess we're just in a race. That's what this thing devolves into sometimes, just straight up racing. Maybe I don't want to send anything back. I don't think I'm going to. I want to try and eat stuff out of graveyards. Bloodbraid Elf will be really good here. Season Power will be really good. Relic of Regeneratus, that's not great. Swing for 3. Terminate. Better believe it. Yeah, I really can't use the relic because I need to eat things out of graveyards. Oh. There's Blood Moon, which doesn't do anything now because I have this stupid fucking token. I mean, Clothis is the only thing keeping me alive right now. Lord, I need Fury. Yeah, he can just play Bloodbraid Elf too. Horrible. Oh. Discards another Season Pyro. I guess we'll eat that one. Oh my god. It's just too brutal, guys. It's just way too brutal. I mean, holy shit. I just cannot catch a break here. I can't. I just don't even know what to say. The only thing keeping me, this is 3, 5, 7, 9. I'm almost dead anyways. Yeah, I guess we exile and hope I draw a Fury. Something. Anything. Anything helps. Oh my god! What the hell? I can't win now. I mean, it's just over. It's just completely over. Like, that's incredible. That really is. Man. Probably just lightning bolt here. I mean, Yeah. All right. It was lightning bolt. Yeah, I should have turned on draw. I mean, it didn't matter anyways. It didn't matter anyways, whatever I drew. But wow. I've won one game today. One game. I just don't understand. Like, I just don't get it. I am shocked by how bad. I mean, I'm not really shocked. That'd be a lie. Because sometimes this deck is just that bad. I just haven't found anything to do. I literally have not been able to play the entire game, the whole day. Like, if this is not a sign that I need to stop playing Magic the Gathering, I don't know what is. You know, I tried playing other decks. I tried playing Domain Zoo. It felt terrible. But then I see a guy that I should have beat at the RCQ, where he beat me because of a turn 2 Tarmogoyf, and he only cast one card that whole game. One card the whole game. Tarmogoyf. And he won. He's unable to cast any more cards the rest of the game. If I tried Merfolk, I do not want to play Merfolk. No. But no, I have not tried Merfolk, but I don't want to try. I really don't want to play any more decks. I'm honestly tired, guys. Or not tired. I just don't want to spend money on Magic. Like, I just don't. Like, I really don't want to spend money on cards. Like, I do not want to. I'm just so not into spending money on this game, you know, for cards. I'm not. All right, keep it. We got Giganta here. All right. Okay, well, I'm gonna take a beating here. So it's probably prowess, I would assume. Is it prowess? I'm just playing for lulz here. I have no chance of getting any points or anything. It's going to take an 0-5 and make other people feel good. You know, I got to look at that positively, right? Every person I've played against here has said they had a massively losing record. 0-3s. They take a fucking Clothis. Are you kidding me? Why is this card so good against me every time? Every time it takes something I need or it can really use. They actually took a motherfucking Clothis. This happened exactly at the RCQ, where the only Murktide I played against, took my Clothis and just cast it against me, and I couldn't defeat it. I literally could not beat my own Clothis. Top deck another land. I really appreciate that fucking bullshit. At least here I can fucking minus onto the Ragavan. I'm just so fucking punished all the fucking time. Just everything I do is just the worst possible scenario happens. Just absolutely nuts. It's completely insane. I don't know what's going on now. Oh, Monastery Mentor. Like Jeskai control? Well, at least I have Fury here to evoke, but still it's gonna be bad. Oh my god, it's just more lands. I could play Bloodbraid Elf and try to cascade into something like a lightning bolt. I could do that. I'm going to go for it. Come on, Bloodbraid. Something good. Yes. There we go. All right. Swing at them. I just have to compete against my own Clothis here. I can a little bit because of endurance. Just a tad. But it is not easy to fight against Clothis. Isn't in your deck not to cast? That's true. Massively punished again, though. Here comes a Ragavan. Let's see what happens here. Is it going to hit a land? It does. Okay. Oh, we're just basically in a race here. More Furies. Swing. And I'm going to try... and endurance and block that Ragavan? Sure. But I agree, WoW Watcher. Is WoW Watcher a reference to World of Warcraft? I've never played World of Warcraft. I didn't understand, like, one of my friends plays World of Warcraft Classic. And I don't really understand it. Like, what he was explaining to me. This is kind of a bad play, but I'm going to make it so they can't get any extra mana, I guess. Because something's going on where they want extra mana. You know, I don't know what that is, but I'm just not, it's not going to happen. You missed, Clothis. You ever played Dungeons & Dragons? No, I have not. My wife has, before I knew her. She said she liked it. And I know a guy that I work with, he's a big fan of Dungeons & Dragons. Funny enough, he doesn't play Magic the Gathering at all. You know, so, you know, Hasbro, you know, Hasbro owns everything, but, you know, Wizard of the Coast makes Dungeons & Dragons too, right? Right? Maybe it doesn't. Oh, good. Really? Wow! Wow, guys! Oh my god! I endured myself to try and stop them having fucking extra mana. And then this happened. I will call them on this. No, I shouldn't. It's like this lightning bolt, right? Well, let's see here. No, I have to, because if they can start going lightning bolt, yes, I have to block. Sure. Okay, I mean, Fury's coming in, but is that going to be enough? What is that about? They don't know what I'm drawing anymore as I fetched. Might be a lightning bolt in hand. Why would they shock there? Need to run fast here. Against... Oh, he ate a land. Okay. This is like a new deck that's been making the rounds, right? Like, it's like a storm deck almost. But another expressive iteration? Wow. There's lightning bolt. Okay. Yeah. Not good against the Clothis, guys. Just saying. It's gonna be close. I just don't know what could go wrong here. That could definitely go wrong. Get Draymond Chandler and then get Lightning Bolt. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to lose my own Clothis. There's just no way around this now. They left that one on top? Oh. Okay. Put Ragavan in. I think they still have a Ragavan in hand. I like that. Lightning Bolt there. Season Pyro here. On Pyro. Okay, another different Pyro. All right. Pyro for Pyro. What's up, Peace South? We are not doing good today, Peace South. I won one game, 0-4. I'm playing for just pride and stupidity, I guess. Trying to avoid 0-5. It's not looking good. My own Clothis is going to kill me. We're going for it though. Don't worry. We're trying here. We're trying. You know, all he's gotta do is get Gigantha and I'll probably die. Just saying. I have no idea. I don't know what any of the cards are. I generally don't. I just lost. I generally don't ever look at the new cards just because I'm so bad at trying to figure out what card's going to be good. I just let the chips fall, and if someone can let me know what the good cards are, I appreciate that. But looks like death here for me. God, this sucks. Gigantha. Oh no, prismatic ending! What am I playing against? Fucking Jeskai control or something? I don't know what this is. I'm just getting so fucked. So fucking hard today. It's unbelievable what I'm looking at. I can't figure this out. I just can't. And now I lose. Because I can't play 2 spells against this fucking Ledger Shredder. So what I need to do now is play Klothys to negate the opponent's Klothys, and then try to survive, block this. I can't make any fucking tokens because, of course, my own Klothys being used by the opponent because of a turn 1 motherfucking Ragavan took it from me, and I've been having to fight against the entire game. It's just, I'm so fucking tired of what's going on today. I've just been so fucked. Come on, lightning bolt me. Lightning bolt me, you son of a bitch! The fuck is it? You don't even have to lightning bolt me. You just gotta play one more spell. Absolutely horrible. Yeah, alright, okay, alright. I'm pissed. I'm fucking pissed off that I cannot play any fucking cards today. I literally just can't do anything. Like, literally my deck looks so bad. There's nothing even worth siding in here except maybe Cindervines. Cindervines is like the only card worth siding in, I think. And maybe Relic of Regenedus. But what to side out? Like Pillage? You know? I mean, Bone Crusher Giant? I mean, there's just nothing. Nothing works. I don't think there's a single card that makes sense to side out. It's just horrible here. You know, I'm tired of playing against decks where I can't figure out what to... I guess it's Pillage and 1 Blood Moon. I mean, it still doesn't feel comfortable doing that, but it's what I have to do. I almost want to bring in Plummets as well. But I think I'm just Cindervines. Just Cindervines and, you know, Relic Regenedus. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I want a mole. I don't want this. I need a little bit more speed than that. I am so sick. This is also a horrible hand, but I'm willing to keep. No EE. I guess I could have brought in EE, but what is EE for? Ragavan? I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I bring in. I've lost already. I've already lost this game. And it sucks. It sucks feeling like shit. Well, I don't really care about Ragavan and Dragon Rage Chandler with Lightning Bolts, Furies, and Stomps. You know, I mean, Inherent Explosives is for, like, decks that, like, just swarm with 0s and 1s. This deck doesn't really swarm that much. It's just, I literally cannot play the game. I literally cannot play today. I just can't. I just unbelievably bad. I cannot play the game today. I just can't. I just literally cannot play. I cannot play. I will not play. I can't do anything. Like, literally the whole day, I've just been sitting here just trying to survive, make the game go longer. Like, there's never been an opportunity for me to win any games except for the one game I won just because the guy who just got fucked by Blood Moon. You know? And that was mad lucky that even happened. You know? Otherwise than that, I've been playing from behind the entire time. I've been feeling like shit. I'm a piece of shit. I fucking hate myself sometimes. You know, I mean, what do we do here? I just let him know I have double bolt. I mean, just that's what we do, I guess. Just I'm ready to bolt multiple creatures. Fuck you. You know, I mean, what else am I supposed to do? You know, it's just the way it goes sometimes. Playing Magic the fucking Gathering, you just sit here and just you know, just sit here and you know, just wait to die. Just wait to die. He's probably got a Spell Pierce here. So I'll bite, I'll bolt, he'll Spell Pierce. Okay, it didn't happen. Ugh. Lord. Just keep shocking myself. It's crazy, but it's what I gotta do. I want to say Beside You for last. You know. But as long as I can. We're all just waiting to die? Yeah, I know. You can speed it up real faster. Drink a fifth every day. You won't last that long. Come the fuck on. I'm going to play my land, I guess. No, I'll just discard Beside You. I'm going to play it. Doesn't make any sense not to. Just play that shit. Thank you kindly. Peace out, playa, for the subscription. Really appreciate that. That's epic. That's awesome. And thank you so much. Okay. We have a land. All right. God damn, dude. Jesus Christ. All right, let's see what he takes here. Probably something pretty fucking good. Like a Fury, maybe a Chandra, a Seasoned Pyromancer, you know, a Bloodbraid Elf. This card never fails hardly ever against me. I hate this card. Like, people criticize me for bolting like Dragon Rage Chandler instead of this. But I just think it's the right thing to do. Blood Moon would be great here, other than the fact that I've got to play against, you know, this Ragavan. So I can't play this right now. I have to Shocking, and that is all 4 copies of Stomping Ground that have done 6 damage to me. I need to try and block this Ragavan if possible. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, you got to go down a card type, dude. Right? Oh, no, I know it doesn't. No. There's no sorcery in there. Cindervine's putting in work. Done 4 damage now. This card was actually really good at the RCQ. I don't remember what it was good against. Maybe it wasn't the RCQ. Maybe it was something else I played recently. The thing is, I can't even stop this Giganta. Oh my god, that's so fucking gross. No! Because now, let's see here. What can he play? Lightning Bolt? Dragon Rage Chandler? But I have to get rid of my... Yeah. I have to... I mean, I guess it's painful. Got endurance. Oh my god. Wow. Jesus. Yeah, this is how we do it. What is this? Just Breach? Jeskai Breach? So many different Jeskai decks now, it feels like. No, I can't. I don't think I can keep this. 5 lands? Like, we can do better. Just... That's not better. That's, like, actively worse. Oh my god. I mean, it's actually worse than the 7-card hand. Because I can't equip Sprawl to anything. Because I have to immediately play Blood Moon. I mean, I guess it's okay in that regard. Turn 2 Blood Moon, and then try to find a 3rd land for that for the Seasoned Pyromancer. I mean, it's pretty fucked. That's one shitty way to play this deck, is just to make it a red deck. God, it's so bad putting it on Stomping Ground. I think I'm gonna go to 5. It's just, you can't do that shit to yourself. You just can't do it. It's too painful. And this is a decent 5. It's not exactly exciting, but I'm willing to keep it. So I've mulled 9 times today. You guys can see that. I don't know if you can. Is it gonna focus on it? Probably not. 9 times though. That's a lot. I mean, I average like more than normal, I'd say, like probably like 5. Most people, when they play a league, they might mull like 3 times. But you know me, very successful. You know, I'm probably just gonna die here if guys can't find a 3rd land now. You know, I mean, that's probably what's gonna happen here. I mean, who else would that rather happen to but this guy, right? I mean, I'm always fucked somehow. Like, just I'm always fighting against some sort of insane bullshit. Like, the whole way through. Just, like, insane levels of BS. Every fucking time. Alright, I got one more chance for a 3rd land here. I'll take 1. Wow. Oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. Unbelievable. Wow. That sure is exciting. They left it on top, whatever it is. Unbelievable. I don't want to toss away both endurances just to not take 2 damage, you know? All right. I don't want to play a Blood Moon here because they probably have Spell Pierce up. You know, there's a reason why they left that shit up. So we let them do their Surveil here. And then before that resolves... Yeah. Yep. So I need Fury off the top. Would be really nice. I assume there's a Lightning Bolt here. Absolutely. Enough to give him Delirium. And then you can escape here as well to replay that Mishra's Bauble. I just got to find a way to get around this Ledger Shredder. Because I can handle this Chandler right now. Yeah, I mean, it's just horrible. It's just horrible when I'm playing against her. He left that one on top, whatever it is. It's hella fucking good. He likes it. He wants it. He needs it. Yeah, I mean, I need Fury here. Chandra. Let him surveil again. Lightning Bolt in there. Do the same thing. Jesus. He discard... No, he didn't discard land there. Oh, he did discard land, so there's still hope with this Chandra. Plays Ragavan. Well, we slowed him down here. All right. Our chance. Kill that Ledger Shredder. This is the only card I can do. I don't have any plummets in, so I have to do this here. And we are slightly in business. Yay! Yeah! Oh my god. What the fuck is happening here? This one has to attack. So, if we go, if I kill this, I mean, they're just going, they have enough to... I need to block this. I need to block that. I just cannot be taking that much damage. Yeah, let's see what they steal from me. Probably a Fury. The Cinder Vines. So they're going to be unable to do anything there. I'm probably just dead to this Ledger Shredder. God. I need a plus Chandra to see if I can find Fury. I can't go to 4. Because I may need a double spell. I probably don't have to, but... No. Toglahu Cats? What is that? Um... Oh my god. Yeah, just swing in with everything here. Takes it all. Okay. pretty good. Fiery Islet, okay, that's not too scary. Is this guy really going to have a bolt in hand to kill me? There's literally, I need a top deck. There's literally nothing I can do here. I just don't have the car. I mean, if I Cascade, I can get Bloodbraid Elf Cascade. Stomping Ground is not going to fucking do it. Of course I have a top deck Stomping Ground. Alright, guys, it's an 0-5 league. Like, I just was no match for anyone. Every opponent I played against today was like 0-3. Or like 1-3. I couldn't defeat one opponent today. Sad. What, you know, what if I would have... It didn't matter, like, let's say, like, that last turn there, if I would have let that Ragavan swing, they would have taken a Stomping Ground. And then they went Unholy. It just didn't matter, because they would have Unholy Heated a Seasoned Pyro and Prismatic Vista'd, or Prismatic Ended, a token, regardless. So I didn't have any way to swing back and deal 6 damage as well. I only have 5 here, right? Now, I'd be dead. I would have been at 2 from the Ragavan. I would have taken 2 from the Ragavan. But I guess I wouldn't have had to fetch. I guess I could have stayed at... Did I fetch that last one? Yes. I guess I'd be at 1. So, you know, Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered. I would have been at 1. I would have had Bolt in hand. They would have done the same exact thing. They would have Unholy Heated a Pyromancer and then Prismatic Ended a token, and I'd be sending the same. They'd be at 1 as well with swinging with this Seasoned Pyro. Yeah, it's just unbelievable. I want to see if they have anything in hand here. I'm gonna swing, make them worry here. Man, I just don't know what to say. Just an 0-5. I literally, I won a game in this match, so I won 2 games today. There's guys I know that play Magic that would have just given up on life. Like they would need to call special hotlines if they went 0-5. Like, I know these guys. And what sucks is, you know, they know that I go 0-5 and they make fun of me all the fucking time. That's one thing I hate about playing Magic is, you know, you never feel like you belong, you know. It's just I go to these tournaments all the time and I sucks. There's an 0-5. I don't think I ever really misplayed. I mean, there might have been 1 or 2 minor misplays, of course, throughout. No major blunders. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like where like I had game or I could have bolted something and I didn't, or you know. I don't think I did anything really wrong. I had 9 mulligans today. Some of the hands I kept after mulligans were really bad. Opponents had every card ever. Like, I can't believe some of the shit that happened. Getting killed on turn 2 by a Titan is very, 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 very rare. There's just so many times where I just needed one card. You know, and you know, that's the problem, is that just, what do I do to change that? I don't know. Whatever. So, I'll go this 1K with the same list you guys are looking at. I don't want to invest in new decks. You know, people say, well, why don't you play Murktide? I tried Domain Zoo for a week, and I didn't like it at all. It's not for me. Why don't you try Rakdos Scam? I did try Rakdos Scam. That was when I went 0-15 with Rakdos Scam. I never won a match. 0-15 with that deck. And I just don't want to invest. I just don't want to invest in Magic, you know? I mean, more than I have to. I mean, buying a deck is expensive as fuck. I don't really want to trade away my decks that I have. I already have Grixis Shadow, Jund, and this deck in paper. I have a couple Pioneer decks in paper. I don't want to get rid of those. I like those decks. And I don't want to fork over $1,000 or more to get another deck that I'm not even sure is any better than this deck. I played Domain Zoo last week. It was okay. I'm not sure if it was any better than this deck. Yeah, this deck went 0-5 today. I never went 0-5 with Domain Zoo, but I rarely go 0-5 with this deck. Usually I can pull off a 2-3, you know? But it's just, it's horrible, you know? I just don't want to invest in it. You know, I got twins. I got 7-month-old twins. I don't know how much longer we keep playing this game, you know? But all I can do is keep trying. I mean, I've been playing Magic the Gathering competitively since April 2006. And I really have nothing to show for it. You know, that's the thing that always drives me nuts. Like, you think at one point I'd be like, yeah, I managed to top 8 that big event. One time I did manage to get top 10 at a 310-man tournament in Seattle. You know, I couldn't even, so I can't even say I've ever topped 8 a big tournament. I have won a store championship. That did happen one time. That did indeed happen. I did win the store championship once. And yes, there was more than 4 players. Yes, there was like 35 players, and I won the whole fucking thing. You know. But, you know, it's just, you know, days like today where you just don't really feel like you got it anymore, and you never really had to begin with, you know. But, like I always say, I'm pathetic, and I'm asking for hell. So I keep showing up to all these tournaments, driving all the way out. I literally have to drive into different counties all the time. And, you know, I show up. That tournament I played last Sunday, 5 days ago, 4 days ago, whatever it was. You know, it was 50-something miles away. Took an hour and 15 minutes to get there. You know, on a Sunday. It was actually some of the most fun I've ever had. I went 3-3. You know, it's all about showing up with a positive attitude. I showed up there. I don't know why I was in a good mood that day. I didn't talk to a single person, except for in match. And I was in a good, in between matches, you know, I went and laid out in my car and took naps and ate a payday bar. That was good. And, you know, went 3-3 and, never made any major misplays, I don't think. Got robbed in that Domain Zoo match. Kind of got robbed against Rakdos. I did get to get a round 6, a Hammer Time player, very salty. That was awesome. At least I don't have that pressure. You know, that guy in round 6, since you guys are still here, I'll tell you guys about it a little bit. I go to play round 6. We're both 2-3. No chance of making any sort of prize. They had payout to top 12. It was a 56-man tournament. My opponent sits down across from me, and he says, "You must be having a horrible day just like me." And like I said, I was in a good mood that day. I was feeling good, even though I was 2-3. I had fun matches. The only one match where I really got kind of blown out was against Murktide. And I told him, I said, I've been having fun matches, good matches. And he said, wow, you must not be used to winning. I was like, okay, damn. And then he plays Hammer and beats me game 1 on turn 2, basically. You know, I couldn't handle him. You know, he was just had the opening god hammer hand. And games 2 and 3, though, I managed to stave off his immense pressure. I mean, it was insane that I managed to come back and win game 2. And then game 3, I pretty much clobbered him. And he was pissed. And he was wandering around the store, mumbling to himself after round 6. He was like 2 and 4. 2 and 4. I heard him say that a few times as he was wandering. I was getting ready to leave. And I think why he was so upset, more upset than I would normally be, is because he's playing a deck that's supposed to be like top 3 for sure, right? Hammer Time is no doubt one of the best decks in Modern. And, you know, he's got a lot of pressure on himself probably. I'm playing one of the best decks. Top 2, for sure. Top 2. I need to win with this. And he didn't. He went 2 and 4. And another thing I want to talk about, too, is at the end of round 5, I lost round 5, obviously, to Murktide. Yeah, that was the round I got beat up the most. I went back on the back table, the very furthest one back. The guys that are like 1 and 3, or 1 and 3 at that point. And you know what was playing against each other at 1 and 3 on the back table? Hammer Time versus Murktide Regent. 2 1 and 3 dudes with the best decks hanging out in the back, playing each other. So it just goes to show that just because you have the best deck doesn't mean you're going to win. It's just the truth. It's the honest to God truth. And that's why I've never like invested in like a super top tier deck. I can't do it. I just can't, because I know that I'll have this unnecessary pressure on me that I'm playing with the best deck in the format. And knowing my luck, I'll still top deck way too many lands. Opponents will be going nuts against me. I'll go like 0-6 in an RCQ, and I'll hate myself even more. At least when I lose with this deck, I lose with what I like to play with, what I've come up with, what I'm used to. You know, it's just, it says something about playing something you're used to. I don't think this deck's bad. Like, I would not say this deck's bad. I would not say this deck's like garbage. Maybe I'm not the best, but I think this deck has a lot of potential, and there's times where it feels invincible. But today was not one of those days. Today it felt literally like tier 5. But I'll be going to this 1K on Saturday with this list, and I'll post the results on my community tab on my YouTube page. I like doing that for you guys. Whether it's an 0-6 day or a 5-1 day and make top 8, I don't know. You know, but I'll let you guys know. Let's do some shout-outs here, and yeah, Brandon, I'm not going to stop playing, and same Armistead, I'm not going to stop playing. It's all I can really do, you know, it's what I know what to do. It's you know, Magic's the drug. Some of my favorite moments in my life are memories of me crushing opponents, both in paper and online, and it's very addicting. When you got on a winning streak and you beat like 4 dudes in a row at like a PTQ, you feel like you're on cloud 9, like literally. And it's that feeling I remember more than my horrific losses. Like this 0-5, I'll forget about, but I remember my 5-0, you know. But let's do some shout-outs here. I got to get going. Shout-outs to CS Armistead, Brandon Thomas 522, P South Playa 1, DJ Mestic. What is this? He said, I didn't even see this. This match reminds me of the time I cast a Glory and domed Chris for 17. What? How did that happen? Who else do we got here? WoW Watchers, Manure Butt, JKB Magic, Thek Gauge, Larry Legend 420, Snake Eyes MTG, and I know that we had someone else here, right? I said Thek Gauge, right? Yeah. And maybe somebody else might have been here. I don't know. It doesn't go up that far. And the MTG bot and the Nightbot for keeping company. Thank you guys very, very much for hanging out with me. Special shout outs here to Snake Eyes MTG for the resub. 13 months. That's crazy. That's more than a year. Big shout outs here to CS Armistead for the follow. Really appreciate that, man. And, of course, another massive shout-out for the P-South Play of 1 for the resub as well. 5 months. Thank you very much there. That's a long time, too, 5 months. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and putting up with me. I'm sorry I won 2 games the whole day. I really am. I tried my best, but just wasn't going to happen today. Again, I don't think I misplayed hardcore. It wasn't like, oh, man, you should have bolted for game. I've made that misplay where I missed bolting the opponent for game. Like, opponent's at 3. I have bolt in hand. They're tapped out. I bolt the Ragavan or something, like a Dark Confidant or something hella stupid. Like, why? But, you know, it's just the deck didn't want to play today. Opponents were insane. Getting killed on turn 2 by an Amulet Titan, that is something you just rarely ever see. And, of course, I'm a victim of it. But, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you got me. Big Dog. Remember those shirts? You guys remember those? What happened to those? The Big Dog shirts? Does anyone even know what I'm talking about? Big Dog? Where's the Big Dog shirts at? Big Dog shirts. Yeah, there they are. Big Dogs. Big Dog Dad. Do I look like an ATM? Yeah, these are classics. Oh, man. Whatever happened to these, man? I don't know. Those were so popular when I was a kid. Big Dogs. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Hope you enjoyed today's content. Despite it was an 0-5. I mean, I tried my best. My best just didn't do. If you did watch this on Twitch, please consider following. You watch this on YouTube, please consider subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. And you also follow me on Twitter. I don't really know what for, but you can follow me on Twitter. That's what we're supposed to say. Follow me on Twitter. I'll be back on Monday, guys, hopefully at 4 p.m. Pacific time. I will not be playing Gruul Ponza in Modern. I will be playing Gruul in Pioneer because I have an RCQ in Pioneer that weekend, and I need to practice, and it will be Gruul Vehicle Midrange, which honestly, I've really liked that deck. I think that deck's pretty fun. And, of course, I start getting into it, enjoying it. And now all of a sudden I hear it's like the second best deck in the format, so I'm just going to be playing shit tons of mirror matches, which is whatever, you know, bringing those Outland Liberators and Cindervines. You know, let's go. But, you know, yeah. So I'll hopefully see you guys here next week. I know you guys how much you guys love Ponza, but I got to play other things once in a while. And I'll let you guys know how I did at the 1K on Saturday. And I look forward to watching some football on Sunday. I need to watch some football. So yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. Everybody be safe out there. Eat some good food, drink some good beverage, and spend time with your loved ones. It's way more important than playing Magic or anything else. Spend time with your family. You know, they're way more fun than Magic anyways. And hope to see you guys all sometime soon, all right? All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Peace!